Colton, we have always been great buddies. We've always been doing work together, coming up with ideas and just running things through the editing and trying to teach people or help people. I'm gonna miss you. I've always helped Daniel out with whatever he needed help with, whether it's camera or editing or whatever. I mean, even though he might get mad sometimes, he'd still get the job done, and he knew what he was doing most of the time. He definitely did give a good product out. Savannah, definitely, you know your sports. Everybody knows that. You're just the go-to sports girl. I really hope that you get a career in what you love doing with sports. Dion, you've helped everybody out with editing if they ever had any questions, because you were the editing god of the class. If I ever had a question about editing, I'd ask you or whoever else was available, and I'd get an answer that helped me out. I hope that you can do something with that type of thing in your life. I'm gonna miss you. I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna miss you. And everybody. Wouldn't be the same without every senior. Sam, I know that you use the 3D printer quite often, and you print things off, and a lot of the time you were the meme guy of the class and editing with Dion, and I know Dion had a lot of fun with that. We'd all laugh and you'd be fine with it. You love looking at cameras and being the smart guy. At the beginning of the year, Liz, you were my weather buddy, and we definitely make a great product out of that. With the camera work, I'd help you out with cameras or whatever you had a question about. You definitely were open to help anybody out or record something, and that was a great thing. Gonna miss you too. Seniors, class of 2018, I'm gonna miss all of you.
Yes. My favorite thing about GNN is the friendships that I've made. Even if they're not in the same grade as me, I can still be friends with upperclassmen. Daniel was one of the most welcoming people in GNN. When you would have a conversation, it wouldn't feel like, oh, senior talking to a freshman. It would be a legit conversation, and it would be nice, and it wouldn't feel fake. And his interests are like super cool, like the guitar, music, just everything is really awesome. Savannah is definitely a confidence goal for me. She's very confident in what she does, and the things that she knows is really interesting, and it's just all these sports and all of her interests are very cool. Like, I wish I knew, and the fact that she can remember all these things and just like say them off the top of her head is awesome to me. Dion is super awesome. His interest in video games and is just when he walks into the class singing, like running in the 90s, and just he's super hilarious. And his editing, it's so professional, and I feel like if he took a career with editing and just filmmaking in general, he'd probably like skyrocket with that, make a living off of it. Dylan, he is super smart in his interests. We both are fans of Nintendo, and he's really smart with computers. He knows anything. Like, if you ask him, he'll jump on up and be like, I can help you with this, and it's just super nice of him, and he's just such a cheerful guy. Sam, good old Sam a Lamb. Okay. Sam is super funny. Him and Dion are like partners in crime. He's really talented. He knows the 3D printing, which is like an awesome skill to have. He's hilarious. He's just a great guy. Liz. Liz, she is just so sweet. She's probably the sweetest person ever. You know, you can ask her to do anything and she's up for it. Liz, I need you to do something for this video. Boom, she's on it. She's on it all the time. I'm really gonna miss this class. They were very welcoming into GNN, and they made me feel like I had a place. And the fact that they're just such great, genuine people, and I really do hope the best for all of them.
And my favorite thing about the class is just the open environment and the creative liberties that you could take within this class. First up is Daniel. Daniel is such a cool dude. I appreciate him a lot. He not only is amazing at editing and making funny edits, but he can also be very diligent and a great worker. His interests are neat, and he always holds up a conversation and makes me feel welcomed into the classroom. Next is Dion. Dion was our editor from the beginning of the year until recently when Trent took over, and Dion is just really amazing. His music taste is pretty cool. Not only that, but he also is willing to do any work that you hand in to him, like when he's working on the Jeff video, which is a lot of work, especially for the end of the year. Liz, you've been like one of the closest people to me in the class since the beginning of the year. Not only are you an awesome friend, but you're an amazing worker, and I really appreciate that you take your time, and you take so much time out of class as well to work on things. You helped me with the animator situation for Mr. Edwards, the head of college and career readiness, helping me edit tests tips and all these goofy things. It's just great, and I really appreciate you. Next is Sam. Not only is he really good at 3D printing things and good at technology, he is really good at I feel like I've been saying this for everyone, but like all the seniors in GNN are really good workers, and I aspire to be like them by the time of my senior year. But Sam, he's funny, he speaks so professionally and with such confidence, and I hope that I could be a little bit more like Sam. Next is Savannah. Now, at the beginning of the year, I was a little scared of Savannah, honestly. As the time's been going on, I grew more comfortable around her, and I get her humor. She's really funny. She's passionate about the things that she loves, which I'm passionate about the things that I love, and I really, really relate to that. Going to do amazing things. She's so talented in the way she knows her sports, and she's so invested in it and engrossed in this little sporty world that I don't live in, but I mean, she's just really cool, and I hope that she does great things and goes for the Blue Jackets. He's the equipment manager like she wants. Last but definitely not least is Dylan. I've known Dylan since I was little. We were childhood friends, and seeing him in this class this year was just such a nice thing. He is so amazing at technologies. It's unreal. Went to Belize to help people on a mission trip, which is the coolest thing I've ever heard of. He has helped me many times with like saving video documents and video files onto the computer for music for videos when I was doing the Disney trip video. And Dylan, you're just really cool, and I hope you do great things and you have fun at college and you find something technological to do, because that's amazing. I'm really going to miss the class of 2018 seniors. It's unreal. I hope they all have the best, and I hope that all the GNNers come back to visit at least once.
I message to you, Daniel. You're a good guy, you have great personality, fun to be around. You're gonna go far, man. Stay golden. My message to Dylan, I know I joke around with you constantly, but you're a really smart guy. You came up with multiple ideas to help the GNN class in the future. I don't know where you're gonna end up, but I know it's gonna be pretty far, dude. My message to Savannah, I know we've always butted heads in the past, but overall, you're a good person. Over the course of when I still edited your videos, you were phenomenal at being a sports announcer. You had a certain flair you would give out when you were talking, and it kept me hooked onto sports, which I'm usually not into. My message to Dion, thank you for teaching me how to edit. You're a great guy. You won't be a dad to me like Roberto was, but you always have a place in my heart for being a good guy. Stay golden. Message to Sam. I don't talk to you very much. A little bit on the bus here and there, only to joke around with you. But I can tell you're a smart guy. You're very calm and collective. And like many of the seniors here, you're going to go far ahead in life. My message to Liz, you're a very bright person. You're willing to do whatever it takes to help out others, and you can also provide creative ideas for segments. A lot of the class owes you a fair amount of credit for what they have done. I'm going to miss all you seniors going away. Sam's bad scoring for his book of the week. Dion and Daniel's quirky editing styles. I'm going to miss Savannah always calling me Jerry when I slightly mess up on something. I'm going to miss Dylan Fulton's ideas for editing techniques and better ways to help the class. I'm going to miss Liz's ideas for segments and fun skits to do. Everyone stay golden and put your mind to what you want to do.
So Dion, he's the good person to go to for editing advice. He's really good at it, and he's been doing our episodes, and I like the way he does it. And whenever he describes it to you, he's like very blunt about it, I would say. Yeah, and then Dylan, he's a good person to go to. Like if he knows something and he knows how to do it, he will describe it to you and not just like tell you how to do it, but he will literally show you step by step, and it is amazing because I'm a visual learner. And then Savannah, I go to her for advice about sports because I do the sports section and I'm not really too sporty, but she is. So if I have a question about like the name of a game or something like that, I go to her. And then Sam, I like him. Okay, he is like the funny, cartoony guy, I would say. This one time I had a camera and it was messing up, but Sam fixed it for me. And I don't know how he fixed it, but it was amazing. Liz, I've gotten like some ideas from her because she's really good at that, and she's a really nice person, and she will just help you with like anything. I don't know, but she's just like there for everyone. Okay, Daniel, he's like, I don't know how to, like, he's a very good editor. Okay. Daniel, he's a very social person. Like, I'm a freshman, and whenever I do the on-the-spot interviews, I usually try to go towards more freshmen because I'm used to being around them people. But Daniel, he will help you, like, talk to more upperclassmen classes and all that. And he's really good at that. And he's really good at giving you, like, advice about stuff. I just really like it. And I'm really going to miss the seniors because I don't really know what we're going to do without them. That's like our backbone to GNN because they're going to be leaving soon, so they're like there to pass on their wisdom and all this. And I really hope that they pass all of their wisdom on to the current GNN members.
Hi, it's Mrs. Slegel. I just want to say goodbye to the seniors. It's been a really great year with you guys. I feel like it's a very, very strong GNN year with a great group of seniors. Just want to start out by saying goodbye to Dion. You've been a great leader, a great force in the GNN class. I don't know what we would do without you. Your editing skills have been unsurpassed. Next year, I know you're going to do excellent at Shawnee State. I wish you all the best. Daniel, I enjoy our conversations during Fifth Bell. You've done great stuff with the newsletter. I know that was a huge task to take on. You've done wonders with that, and you know that's something I'm definitely going to share next year with the kids as a good something to work towards as a good example. Sam, last year you were a library aide, and we talked you into being a GNN. And although you kind of drove me crazy sometimes with like how you wanted it to be one certain way, you did a great job, and you always stayed exactly true to what you said, what you were going to do, and I wish you all the best as well. Savannah, I hope that you have so much fun at the Ohio State University, and that we've appreciated your sports broadcasting. I know you're going to do far. Give us a shout out. Give GNN a shout out when you win your first SB. Dylan, I've enjoyed having you so much. I just watched your Snoopy video and it was a blast. You have done the stuff you come up with has been wonderful. Liz, I'm going to miss you so much. You are such a sweetheart. That Jeff video, I don't think it would have got done without you. Like, you just stayed so on top of it. I loved seeing your email communication with the Jeff people. But you are just a 1 in a million. I know you're going to do great at Miami. Try to stay in touch. All of you try to stay in touch. You know, when you guys move on, it's always hard on us because you guys move on to bigger and better things, and we stay here, and we miss you. So make sure, give us a shout out sometime. Let us know how you're doing. We are going to miss you guys so much. Take care of yourselves. Do well.
My favorite thing about GNN is the open environment and the freedom to do what you want as long as it's GNN related. The things I'm going to miss about GNN are just being in front of the entire school and presenting my amazing voice to everyone. In the future, I plan on going into oil chemistry and formulating new polymers to help make everything in society stronger and better. My message to next year's GNN is to stay classy and to remember not to make Miss Slagle angry by playing video games.
I think my favorite thing about GNN has to be the relaxed atmosphere I can come to every day. Yes, things can get hectic, like especially around the end of the year, that learning curve in the beginning of the year. But it's like one of the classes I enjoy because it's what you make of it. Like, whereas others, like, you have to follow a certain curriculum. In this class, you have expectations and you have to formulate your own plan to meet those expectations, which is why I like that. I like this atmosphere a lot. I'm going to miss the cooperative people in this class next year. That's definitely one thing, because to some extent, I know everybody in this class, and I know that I can go to Dion, Corey, or Trent, or Daniel for editing tips if I'm having trouble. I can also go to Dylan if I need help, like getting some music, and also more for editing tips. I know that if I have like a segment in mind, I want Savannah or Connor or Angel or Danny or anybody to help me. I know I can count on one of those people, and that's what's great about this class. I'm not gonna be there next year. Give me a moment. The next chapter of my life is gonna mainly consist of going to Miami University and trying to find out what I truly want to do. Is most likely the plan of life that I'm taking. It's like an unknown road almost. Like I don't know what's gonna come of it. I just have like this rough plan that I know of, and I'm just gonna let myself and life take control for a little bit. Current plan is just to go into psychology, but I'm not even sure if I want to do that. It's gonna be soul searching, but also getting an education to hopefully be a success later in life. To all the new GNN members next year, I would like to say that when the going gets tough, it's gonna get tough. And you're gonna spend a lot of time with these classmates, you're gonna be working with your classmates a lot. And at times, it's like your family. And in a lot of ways, you sometimes want to resent your family because they're being a bunch of butts. But at the same time, they're always gonna be there for you when you need it most. That's what you have to remember, is that not every family's perfect, and GNN is far from perfect, but we try to strive for perfection. Just remember that. To the returning members of GNN, I'm gonna miss you guys. Last year, it was a good year, but I feel closer to everybody this year than I did last year. As much as every senior wishes they were out already, wishing them to graduate already, we are gonna, at least most of us, will happily admit that we are gonna miss everything, and we are going to miss our friends. We're going to miss the easy life that we used to have. So just stay young, and just remember when life gets tough, just keep moving forward.
I am going to miss all of the friends I've made, and Miss Slagle especially. She's the best teacher I've ever had. And I hope she sees this, so she knows that. I enjoy editing a lot. After a while, editing the episodes gets pretty repetitive, but I always have my fun. So, to everyone coming back, I wish you all the best of luck. I know not having me around is gonna be tough, not to be a narcissist or anything, but just do your best, keep GNN alive, make Miss Slagle happy, and don't break anything, Trent. I'm going to college. I'm going to major in computer science, programming stuff. I'm probably going to minor in film. Don't know about that yet, but I'm gonna see about it. Future messages, I would say just do your work. Miss Slagle just hates when no one's doing anything, so just do it.
Hello, I'm Daniel Adamson. And what I'm going to miss about GNN is the creative atmosphere. Yeah, so underclassmen, just make sure you're on top of the work. Make sure you volunteer. Don't be afraid to volunteer, and just work hard.
Hey, it's Savannah. So I think the thing that I'm going to miss the most about GNN is reporting on my sports every week. I've been doing it for the past 2 years. It's going to be really weird to not do it anymore. If I had to leave a message for the underclassmen, I would have to say just enjoy GNN while you still have it and while you still can, because before you know it, you'll be in our shoes and graduating very soon. I will be attending the Ohio State University in the fall. I will be majoring in sport industry. Right now, I hope to go to graduate school, and my ultimate goal is to work for the Columbus Blue Jackets as their head equipment manager.
Alright, that's it.
As a video editor, what I like about GNN is that when you're editing videos, you have a lot of creative freedom in what you can do. Look at all these different options of, like, you're in control. You're the one designing the video. So you can edit the sound, you can edit, like, put filters, you can mask objects into a photo. We even use a green screen. That's really fun to use. I know a lot of people in GNN use the green screen, and they really like that. Yeah, GNN is a fun class I enjoy. Right now, as a senior, it makes me wish I could have taken this class a lot sooner. I am really going to miss it, but I do plan on getting more education on video editing when I go to Cincinnati State. I'm planning on going to that college to learn more video editing skills. It's going to be really exciting.
GNN will miss you, senior class of 2018. We wish you the best of luck. As this door closes in your life, others will open.